Good morning and welcome to another Safety Net series broadcast. This week we are featuring VIA and we are super excited to have them. They always have lots of great stuff going on. Before we do that, let's thank our sponsors. They make so much possible for us and our partners to do the good work that all of us are doing in the community. So, good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Leslie.
Thank you for joining us. Always happy to see you.
Same here. It's always nice to be seen by United Way in our community.
So, start off by telling us what VIA is and does.
All right. Well, VIA has been around going on 51 years now. We were one of the first 5 senior centers that were developed, actually organized in 1971. So we are one of the 5 original senior centers in the state of Alabama. So we have grown tremendously over the last 51 years. We currently are housed in a 42,000 square foot facility that houses all of our fitness, health, and enrichment programs. We offer over 40 of those. So in-house, you're going to see fun things like pickleball, basketball, our exercise classes that we go to, and things like line dancing, art classes, ceramics, billiards. So we have a little bit of everything for everybody. And we're not just open just for seniors. We have membership that's available for 18 and older. So we are generally open to that age group, but we do offer discounts for our seniors. We have a whole nother division that a lot of people don't know about VIA. And that is what we call our Community Needs Outreach Division. And I'm going to let Tammy talk about just a few of our programs that are very special to us. And the first one I want to mention is the Volunteer Guardian Program. So Tammy, you want to explain what goes on with that program?
Sure. So the Volunteer Guardian Program is, again, an original concept. So Judge Don Davis brought it back to Alabama, and it's the only such program in our state. Where incapacitated adults, anyone who doesn't have a guardian to help them make decisions about health, what medicines to take, someone who can't make those decisions on their own and needs someone to help and doesn't have family or friends who are willing to serve that role. We provide volunteers through our Volunteer Guardian Program to serve that person to help to make all of those decisions. And, the vast majority of folks who come into the program are homeless. And so they sometimes come in with the clothes on their back, and our guardians have to help them, sign them out of the hospital, find a place for them to, live, a living facility, a senior center, whatever the case may be. So we have, I think, around 163 guardians right now. I'm sorry, wards of the state, and then about 40 something guardians. So they are very stretched right now, and we are trying to recruit additional folks to serve in the program. So we're really excited about the ability to serve that that group of vulnerable citizens in our community, and look forward to training new volunteers to help those that are already serving.
Let me ask you one, do you guys have that listed on Volunteer Connect?
I believe we do. Yes.
I will
put that we'll double check just to make sure, yes. but I think we do. Yes.
And then secondly, what kind of qualifications does someone for that program need? Because I would think it's somewhat specialized. Yeah,
a lot of our volunteers are some are actually students, and all the way up to retirees, anywhere from, we have an FBI employee that serves. We have RNs, we have social workers. So we have a wide range of background. They do have to meet certain requirements, age requirements, background check. They go through, I think it's 2 to 4 hours of training every month. They get that done. We also offer in-service training throughout the year for them. We put on our website training materials for them to follow. The VIA staff themselves, the department that runs that program, they are always in touch with and finding various resources for these volunteers, because when they're out in the real world, it gets pretty rough, and they've got to deal with DHR, they've got to deal with hospitals, they have to deal with doctors for medication purposes. If there is any type of family available anywhere in the states or the around the country, that we can locate them to get more information on these individuals, it helps the volunteers serve the client that much better. So yes, there are certain qualifications that they will have to meet if anyone is interested in volunteering for that program.
But our staff does extensive training for them, and goes to court so that they don't have to take time off of work or find childcare, those types of things.
Sure.
If they need to be in court with the ward. So we try to make it easy, and often those volunteers become like family to the wards, and celebrate birthdays and Christmas. And so as Deanna mentioned, we try to make sure that we have resources so that if you are so moved to do this very important work, that we have the resources that you need to make sure that you can do it regardless of finances or any of those types of things.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it's wildly rewarding, but is work.
Yeah. It's I think so many people aren't even aware of the program, and not aware of how many people are in need of it. So
we've been talking with McKimmey over the years, and they've been seeing their median age rising to unfortunately almost senior level women are the larger portion of their clients. So I would imagine that some of those ladies would be in need of those services. Yes. So you guys also did a whole lot of pivoting during COVID. And some of those programs have stuck around.
Yes, some of those programs have stuck around. We're very proud of that. In fact, one of those programs we partnered with UWSWA on. Ms. Trista reached out to us, and you were receiving some county money. And we put together a program, and then we go out to the AHEPA senior sites. We bring food, we bring cleaning materials for them. We also are still bringing COVID supplies for them as well. And we actually are adding on a very special part of this program that we're about to kick off next month. And I'm going to let Tammy tell you about that.
Yeah, so that's another exciting thing that we're starting. So we've had these food programs both here in the center and then going out to the AHEPA senior centers. And one of the things that we do is, just some vital health, basic health exam. And so we had the opportunity to apply for a grant through the National Council on Aging to actually go out and do vaccinations for COVID and the flu. And we'll be partnering with Family Health, the department through the Mobile County Health Department, their family health program. And they'll be coming to all of those AHEPA centers with us starting later this month. And I think April and May, we have some things already on the books. Very exciting. Just started planning that all out. And they'll be able to come out and not only do vaccinations for flu and COVID if you need an additional booster, but also complete wellness exams for anyone who wants to. So one of the things that we find with, some of our seniors, and in particular at some of these senior living facilities, is that transportation is a huge barrier for them to be able to, do things like make it to the doctor. So we're really excited that we can now take that to them with the Family Health mobile unit. So we're really excited. And then they will also be coming once a month here to the VIA Center. So we're ironing out the details, but it looks like it'll be the fourth Tuesday each month. And so that's brand new. And again, we'll be able to offer all of those services with Family Health coming to VIA. People will be able to make an appointment if they're already coming here, if this is a place, that is easy for them to make it here in Midtown. And it won't just be our members, it will be open to anyone in the community. So we'll be doing a lot of outreach about that and letting people know that that exists.
Okay. That sounds wonderful. Be sure to loop us in, and we will help push it out to our network as well, because that sounds amazing. And it seems like too, if they don't have family that's checking on them, some of these visits could help see some fall off or some symptoms to where they can really be preventative and then also catch things that might be starting. So
absolutely. It's amazing. Just, the portion that we have done over the last couple of years with the AHEPA with doing their blood pressure checks and their sugar. It's amazing how many people are out there with high blood pressure and are not aware of it and how dangerous it can be. So we're also educating them about these various issues that they need to take seriously and get to their doctors and get the proper medication. So education is a big part of that as well.
So I'm trying to read the date on the sign behind you. It's like August, so you've got something coming up. You want to talk about it?
Yes, we do. That we will be celebrating our 51st anniversary, and it's coming up on August 17th, and it will be held here at VIA. Tammy, you want to tell a little bit about what we're going to be having going on that night?
Yeah, so we're excited. Last year for our 50th anniversary, we had the Tip Tops come as entertainment, and people were really excited about them. So we have them coming back this year. So it's an event from 6 to 10. We'll have appetizers, heavy hors d'oeuvres here at VIA. We'll have cocktails, bar with beer and wine. And then we also do a silent auction that night. It's really an exciting event. We're happy that we're able to do it here at our facility so people can come in and not only support us, but also see our, what we do here at VIA, become familiar with us. And so we invite everyone. We'll certainly get that information out to you. We just sent out our save the date.
I can see it. I just can't read it.
Yeah. So, and we've sort of rebranded that event this year. It'll be called Cheers to the Years. So, we struggled after our 50th anniversary, like what comes next. And I think we want to celebrate each year. And so one of our amazing staff members came up with that logo and we were like, yes, we're going with it. So it's all about celebrating what we do. And a lot of our members make it to that event and celebrating them. Because really they're the heart of this organization. They're a resource to each other here, whether they're playing billiards or doing puzzles or, playing pickleball. I think having a place where people can come and, be around their peers in their retirement years is, it's really important that we stay active and stay involved. And so that's our celebration of all of those things that we do here at the center.
Well, it's funny too, is, my parents are in their 70s and they don't feel old. They don't consider themselves seniors. So it's wonderful for people to have a place to go now that they're retired or whatever, and not feel old.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they, if you walk through on any given day, and I just started at VIA last October, so I'm pretty new. I think I have a fresh set of eyes coming in, but walking through and seeing people doing puzzles together or, attending one of Jerry or Irene's fitness classes. It's people who are vital and, bring a lot of excitement here and people huddled up in the halls, talking to one another, having lunch in our cafe. So there are just so many things to do and, to stay active and be around friends and enjoy the retirement years we earn at some point, right?
Yes,
we get to take a step away from the all day, every day work day. So, you might as well enjoy it. I mean, it's a shame to sit in your house and
stare at four walls.
Right, stare at four walls. Come up here. It doesn't matter, it's handicap facility, so it doesn't really matter what you're capable of doing. There's somebody here that, there are classes, there are all kinds of things to do. So there's pretty much something for everyone.
Yes. One thing that we learned during COVID, Leslie, socialization is so important to our seniors.
Yeah.
They were so isolated during COVID. It was detrimental to seniors, and they are back. They are strong and they are enjoying what life they have left. And they are definitely leaving their legacy here at VIA.
That's wonderful. One last question, and then we'll do a wrap up. What would you say is your greatest need at this time?
Well, it's no different than all the other nonprofits. Everyone's going to say money, money, money. I mean, that's it always is. Yeah. But for us, we're facing an unbelievable turbulent time for insurance coverage. And just a prime example, this morning, our insurance is going up $285 5%.
Wow. That's a lot.
So that's the property insurance. So we're looking at going from a $30,000 policy to a $115,000 policy. So it's just crazy. So just one of the many things. We have programs, the volunteer guardian program that we spoke about earlier. We don't charge for that program. That is something we offer to the community at no cost. Always needing funding for that.
Mm-hmm.
Our building, love our building. It's been good to us. It takes a lot to keep it up. A new roof.
We feel your pain on that front here too.
All that stuff. So.
Okay, well that's fine. I mean, you said it. We all need financial support to keep the lights on and the services happening. So that's perfectly fine. All right. So final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me. We are so proud and honored to be a United Way agency. It is amazing the resources that you provide to all of your agencies. And we love getting to know the other agencies and what they do and what they offer to the community. We are very blessed in Mobile to have a strong United Way presence, and it shows. I mean, you just look around all the various programming that is going on with these nonprofits, and it is truly a blessing for the city. And I want to thank the other organizations and agencies. We love partnering with them. We will continue to partner with them and help one another out because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tammy, anything else?
No, I mean, just piggybacking on that. I mean, I think that the spirit of collaboration in Mobile and among all of those partner agencies is key. I mean, things like our food program we couldn't do without, the food pantries and, the volunteers and all of the folks who come together and to do that. And being part of United Way allows us to have those partnerships and work closely together and, just hope that everyone, when they have an opportunity, will get involved in some way. I think volunteering and the spirit of coming together and doing this work together to help people in our community. We think we're doing it for others, but really it comes back and brings so much joy to us. So I know that's what United Way is about. That's what we're about at VIA and many of our partner agencies. Again, we're trying to serve those needs. So we're grateful to be part of it. And thank you so much for allowing us to talk about what we do.
Well, we are very happy to have you. And we try to offer these kind of things as much as possible because we all benefit when people know what's available to them. And for people that want to get involved, it makes it hard. Gosh, I don't know. But then if you come to United Way, you get to help everybody. Anyway, so we're thrilled to have you guys too. I'm going to throw up our final slide, which is another thank you to our sponsors. They're all listed out there. I do update this regularly. So if it's a little bit behind, we'll be up to date on the next one. But thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Thank you for everybody that's watching and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
You too. Thanks so much.